of old would, in some way, influence the earth around it.
Mm-hmm.
My noble studies say that dragons are the keepers of gateways. The vault is not a gateway to another world, but it is a door nonetheless. You'll put the water skin onto like the lip of this well or fountain rather. Then perhaps something can be done with this. Again, merely pouring it now will repeat failure. Something more must be done. Slides it over to Rohan to pass over to Bradford or, whatever.
Fucking fastball it. No.
And then my own spellcraft is able to imbue much else with it. Maybe the energy of the moon, but I don't think that's going to be the tipping point. This is a noble vault. It is our noble line that will open it. But not our blood. Perhaps rather our stewardship of the land. Out of game, I got like Goodberry and Longstrider and Flaming Spear. I don't think those are gonna help.
Yeah, I don't have like purified food and drink or anything else. I would immediately try that.
I don't have it prepared. I don't know if it'd be relevant anyways.
Crushed up good berries in the natural cool water above your not a state, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, the hold.
The hold.
Maybe.
Could
I'll
make
put
sense.
some poultices in it.
It'd be just kind of a diluted poultice at that point, wouldn't it?
Don't drink this.
Already chugging it. What?
It smells like a durian. Ugh.
I remember the time I learned the difference.
I mean, Bradford has, like, cooking things. He could try to add some sort of influence, I guess, influence of himself on it by making it into one of his, like, little brews to a degree. But that might just negate the effect entirely, because it would just be a different thing.
I'd say try it.
Sure. He would do, like...
There is more water up there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't want us to have to keep walking up and down, so he would do, like a half portion, I guess. Which one is probably the closest to... I mean, there's this one that's literally just called the Bradford Special.
True.
Yeah, he would make... He would try to make that, but, like... He would just make that with the water as one of the elements to, and try to imbue it with more naturalistic energies if he can.
Going through my features, trying to see if anything comes up. But nah, I don't think so. Excellent.
Also gonna put crushed up good berries in there too, because that was a good idea.
You know, I actually like that. If you, you know that carnival trick, where like they'll drink some, or put something flammable in their mouth, usually alcohol, right? And then spit it out in front of a flame.
Yeah.
I mean, if you do that with this this brew made with the water of the land, it's literally dragon fire as well.
Which is
it's firewater.
Yeah, so it's unresisted. Like there's no contesting on it.
Crushed up good berries inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try that then.
My lord, before you contend all of this, do you need the whole of the water skin?
No. Why do you ask?
I ask because we need a control group. If we're going to solve this using scientific rigor, then the best way to accomplish this would be multiple tasks. If we could repeat the process multiple times, we could isolate the variables that do work versus the ones that do not.
Understandable.
You, surely, must be one variable, but we do not know that.
He nods. In my previous observations, it glows more when I'm the one pouring. Whether or not that is due to my noble line, druidic crafts, cannot say.
Might I see the water skin?
Get it back from Bradford and give it over to him.
Yeah, simple request.
He goes to pour like this.
Nod.
Pours a little bit, seeing that he does it the way you do, and produces only the most minimal of glows.
That was track.
Hands it back to you once the glow ceases, which only lasts about 30 or so seconds, and pours some water of his own, to which nothing happens.
It has to be from the spring.
It has to be from the spring, and certainly it doesn't play from me. But perhaps he tosses you his water skin, Bradford. Try pouring some from this.
Right. It's a water skin that's just normal water, nothing special, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. He will pour a bit of water out.
Poured by Dragon Mark.
There is a slight glow to it.
Which is more.
After that subsides, Rohan will take one of his 10 water skins and
Roll me
Dreads.
an Arcana, by the way, if you'd like.
I'll gladly throw an Arcana at this.
Just him?
Yeah.
No, anyone who's paying attention.
not paying attention.
Thank God you guys are, because
I'm adding my Cosmic Helm on that.
Nice.
I activate Wheel! A natural 20. Doran gets guidance if he wants it. Wait.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I didn't roll the second one.
1d plus 1d.
Way better.
One of these.
One of these what?
This seems good to add a +6 too. 44.
Nice.
He looks around, does the math. Might I see the rune hammer, my lord?
Pulls it out from its like wrap on his belt and hand over. Suddenly.
Holds it in hand, pours a little bit of water, gets a faint glow.
Brighter or not as bright as when Bradford poured it?
Same brightness, different result. Different type of brightness. As you can see, there's a multitude of colors present. Only some of them glow each time.
And did he
Right.
pour just regular old water?
Regular water.
Any effect if a Lightborn pours any water? Just regular water?
Nothing.
Holiness has no effect. It needs to. So with the Runehammer, regular water worked. Regular water worked with Dragon Marked,
Hmm.
and then What happens if do we pour a little of the natural water yet?
Doran
Pour a little.
poured a little
There's
bit
a
at
bit of a glow.
himself
Gotcha.
with a slight glow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Might I have the hammer back? And one of your
You-
water skins.
Yes, of course.
If I also like tuck the family relic onto his belt again and pour water, trying to see what happens when, because he himself has had success. The hammer seems to add another layer of success. The spring water also, in theory, adds a layer of success, but we're just trying to see like how far we're reaching at this point.
As you pour into it, you notice several different glows all forming up at once, and it grows remarkably bright.
It doesn't open.
We're making progress. That's amongst the brightest I've ever seen it.
Maybe one more time with Bradford assisting. A bond between man and dragon.
Roll an investigation. Oh, that's so bad. Reroll. Ah!
That's even worse.
Oh, he's failing.
He gets a D4 and a D6. If he wants it, I'll use a wheel on him.
Oh!
Okay.
Nice.
Do we take the
Yeah,
better
so-
of the two, or?
Saving it into a 35. You see Doran holding this tuning fork in his hand. Could it be missing?
What is that? A tuning fork.
It tests what I've took to calling harmonic.
Harmonics of water.
Of the arcane. Anything that glows, and I could go into depth about it. But everything has a natural harmonic.
Ah. I do not kind of understand that fully.
They vibrate differently based on what it is. Sound creates a wave. The same way that hammer clashing against steel will make a wave.
I see.
They are different. As we are different, so too do the vibrations of our arcanum resonate.
Then perhaps he'll activate his starry form and he'll take on the constellation of a chalice, a life-giving goblet. Hand over the skin over to Bradford. Pour alongside me. And he'll bust out the spring water!
Water.
Hammer in hand.
You know the tongue of dragons.
It's a natural inclination of mine, yes.
Then speak it. Pray in it. I will be doing similar. And he's gonna start pouring it using his chalice, and he's going to try to speak in Druidic like a healing word. Trying to quote unquote heal the water. I heal water. You are now clean water.
Don't worry, buddy, you'll be better.
Just trying to imbue like the chalice's like starry aspect into the water, essentially. He's trying to like hit all the checkboxes. Just saying a prayer in Druidic. Beseeching Mother Earth. for what's left of her. And then it begins to pour. It's for about 10 minutes,
you
so
begin to pour, you notice a glow bright, then brighter than before. And as you do, Doran reaches into his satchel. Rohan, pull with him, and tosses you over a small vial.
arsenic.
Drain it. No. Ron, we'll step here. Is there anything he wants me to do with the perfect? Want me to do with the vial? What is it a vial of?
It's hard to say because it's unmarked.
Okay.
But it's like a very clearish blue liquid that almost shines and resonates. And actually, you see a spectrum of light at angles of it that it creates a prism.
Oh, interesting. And I assume he wants me to pour this vial into this along with the
Correct.
water. Right.
Can you assume your lightborn form, your true form?
In that case, it wouldn't step there. Because you know what?
I have a healing spirit because I don't have healing word prepared. So if you're gonna damage us, we can just heal it.
All right, perfect. Then yeah.
Perfect, boys.
Before Jordan can even finish the sentence, I will activate my special revelation. Eye glows bright. Uncork the vial and pour it in.
As you do, the room grows densely bright. And as it gets so hard for most of you, probably not you, Rohan, to see, you see the doors start shaking and rattling as they start glowing up and down with hidden runes that were invisible before. But as you do, you hear a small voice from behind. It's incomplete.
Is the door still moving?
It rattles, but never opens.
Stop pouring. I assume there's anything even left. Looking at the door, do the runes remain there, like visible, when
They
nothing's being poured?
slowly begin to fade, but roll an Arcana.
Oh boy.
Are we able to assist him with it? Because I don't want to roll myself. Oh, God, you have a plus 0? What?
Yeah, he ain't a wizard.
Wisdom over in.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, that makes sense.
I will let you add your wisdom to that.
It's like
Add 3
Wisdom
to it
Arcana.
then. So
21.
21. You know, I'm gonna add my last Cosmic Omen. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball.
6, 6, 6,
25.
4 is good.
You can roll with advantage and take a d8 onto your check.
Well, didn't roll any better.
Yeah. D8?
But D8's 29.
You need like a plus 1 to get a nice 280.
Is what it is.
Take the last flash of genius.
Let's go. I don't suppose this counts as me tracking celestial feeds or aberration or monstrosity. Probably not. Unless the angels are really up.
Part of it does count as celestial. I think I would allow that.
Let's go. So I can add 4 to it. Oh wait, no. If you're already proficient in the ability check, I'm not already. Never mind, I lied.
You can add 4.
Let's go.
So the total is
29 plus 4 is 33. 33.
It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, plus Splash of Genius is right, so 39.
The way you can just absolutely stack on rolls.
Yeah. 30 is supposed to be like an impossible DC in normal 5e, by the way.
We could
Lol,
surpass this.
Power of
A mere
friendship.
suggestion.
You intrinsically know something is missing, Matthias.
Start walking up to it.
You intrinsically know that you are not yet worthy to open the vault.
Ooh.
Go walk up to it still. Definitely like a lot of weariness to his step. He's not a particularly old guy, but I mean, okay, maybe for the Dustlands, I guess he is, but like the age is definitely hitting him as he keeps walking towards it. We get to the door and put his hand on it. I thank you all for your efforts.
Perhaps there's something unaccounted for. We've accounted for draconic arcana, artistry, light, druidism. We've accounted for nature. But
No. He turns around. As I said, I thank you all for your efforts, but I do not believe this to be a scientific equation to be deduced.
because the problem comes from inside.
I know it in my heart of hearts that I am still not worthy to open that door. And no amount of coercion, or trickery, or chicanery will open it. It will remain closed.
A folkloric weakness.
My lord said the Ashvane relics came in a pair of 3, correct?
That is correct. He pulls out the hammer and gestures at like the 3-pronged cross on it.
My lord has the cloak and the hammer.
Well, these did
But
last.
yet he lacks the 3rd piece.
Which
It is lost to time. Shakes his head around. Do not even know what it is. God be willing, it will cross my path. Or I it. Very well. We've spent enough time on this. Let us make about the business of war. Go.
My lord, there is an alternative.
Speak it. Although I do not think I'll entertain it at this point.
It might be possible to force the door open.
That is out of the question.
He pauses for a second. I see. Then I will entertain it no longer.
This hold, these relics. He gestures at his mantle and then at the armor Doran's wearing. They will outlive us. As custodians of such sacred relics, the door included. We have no right to damage them, not knowingly or willingly. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yes, perhaps we should reconvene at a later time. When our forces arrive, we will be ready for battle.
Excellent.
And for what it's worth, my lord, I am sorry that this did not play out how you would hope.
It is another failure on a track record of many. I suppose I was a fool to think of being different this time. In due time, I will prove my worthiness, and the door will open by my noble command.
Then you have suffered no failures in this regard, my lord.
Thank you. He enters into the Ram Room.
He climbs to the skull and cries.
He doesn't cry, but he does kneel like a knight, like in prayer.
Punches the air.
Fuck!
Oh, wait, there's a gift for this.
Confound it!
Then a music
Confound it!
channel.
Confound it! Confound it! I wanna. Do it after the big ram skull. Like, damn it!
True.
Damn it! I hit him with my back.
My lumbago.
Oh, they call them shields.
Fun fact, that's the clinical term for chronic back,
Yeah, they're right.
lower back pain.
Lumbago.
You're telling me Uncle was telling the truth?
Of course not.
I thought you were talking about a dance.
Rohan, roll a perception check.
I'm gonna overhear these guys trying to steal shit again. Nice.
Good.
As you walk by, you do hear what sounds like plans being hashed out.
That's what it sounds like.
But as you draw near, the sound quiets down.
If he just straight up stops here, what do they do? They just stop talking altogether.
They all stand up.
Hey, Ron, what's up?
Listen, there's only one unscrupulous person in that room, you know. The chance that they're planning on something definitely right.
These deception rolls.
It's just 40-20s. What are you talking about? So it sounds like metagame with me, Alec. I don't know.
Anything.
I dabbed.
Could be anything.
It's a rolling history.
Historical
Go to
bullshit.
B history.
As you walk by, stop there, you see them stop talking and turn. Sir, is it time for us to move out? Yeah, I thought we wasn't leaving until the rest of the forces got here. Did y'all's little ritual thing not go as planned or something? Did you forget how to talk, Mr. Rohan?
His eyes go between all of them.
Roll an insight with advantage.
Because it's you. Wait, isn't he also in his big form?
No,
No.
it's glowing for him. Well, that only lasts a minute, right? That only lasts a
Yeah,
minute.
that only lasts like a minute.
Yeah.
But imagine big
This is
fucking
them
Rohan
right now.
squeezing into this little tunnel
Right now.
intimidatingly. Hey guys, what's up?
$20.
Insight rolled.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Considering a flat zero.
You know in Fear and Hunger how when you're fighting Nosrel, that monster slowly creeps up in the alleyway.
Yeah, in the sewer.
That's
yeah,
Rohan fitting through this little narrow.
Oh, they see Rohan turn the corner and then
It's like the bear Jew scene of Inglourious Bastards, but you can see his silhouette coming towards you.
You notice all of them are trying to like engage in small talk, but Michael seems to like not even turn towards you and stays like looking away.
Cutting
Watchman
himself.
Michael. What were you four talking about before I walked past?
He slowly turns around. You're talking about the mission.
What were you planning?
Well, he like starts looking around to the others for help.
But look at them. I am asking you a question. Brother.
Well, just like avenues of attack. We're planning what to do if y'all planned on sacrificing that town. And we all came to the agreement that we ain't gonna let that happen.
Rohan will kind of like peek around the corner here. Make sure no one else is listening. Alright, huddle up.
Should we give V first or
Okay, who?
Victor?
Oh, V. They said B. Is Victor a part of this?
Yeah, but he said he had something else on his mind that he wanted to check on.
Last I saw Victor, he was down by the... Down by the river. Down here, but I don't see him anymore. So I'm not going to keep looking. That's metagaming. Well, if he's a part of this planning... Quentin, you go get him. Meanwhile, the rest of you can tell me what you've come up with so far.
Well, surely it doesn't sit right with you that we just abandoned that town.
It makes me sick to my stomach. I understand where the others are coming from. But
would you do it?
Not even for a moment would I entertain the idea. Orders are orders. But I have not followed orders before.
I feel like it's dang near their fourth oath in the watch at this point.
What, not following orders?
Correct.
I mean, that sounds pretty accurate for the military.
You boys are from Chrysantine. It's a Chrysantine oath, more than anything. Only for Chrysantine.
That kind of trap.
What kind of watchman would I be if I let four... Oh. Seeing Victor come down the way. 5 of you young bucks endanger your lives. Watchman Victor, I've not gotten the measure of you. I'm surprised that you would throw in with this lot.
As you say that, you notice he walks past you and looks at this mausoleum. That's good.
What? That I do not have the measure of you, or that I am surprised?
Either give valuable information.
You said either give valuable information?
Correct. I'll try to speak more to my mic.
No worries.
This place, it's not just a home. It's House Ashvane's history.
is their tomb as well. Well, at
He
least it was
looks back at you and you see a reflection of your own face in his mirror-like mask.
Hmm.
Precisely. He looks. It's where every one of their greatest heroes have laid to rest. And who greater than their heroes to carry their relics?
I'm not
As
sure.
as he turns to look back, is it not clear yet?
Not to me.
He turns around. So many of these heroes carry similar facets, cloaks and warhammers, and leaf-lit breastplates. He walks up and rubs his hand along the armor that has like a almost leaf-like pattern on the breastplate with horn-like, ram horn-like pauldrons. I believe the last relic we are searching for is a set of armor.
He nods. I figured a cloak, a weapon. I figured the last one would be a shield, a helm, maybe a breastplate. But we've not nowhere to look. Do we?
We don't.
And how does this factor into Regensdale?
It seems to me that we have two Sisters of Lights in our midst that could divine this information for us.
One on the way and one in Lake Miri. Would we need both of them?
No, you just need someone to be able to cast legend lore.
Gotcha. Then we must wait for Sister Iceland to arrive on the scene. Because Brigginsdale is closer than Lake Miri, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so it would totally be worth it to go to Lake Miri at this point.
Isn't like Miri
That-
closer?
So let me actually look at that real quick.
Because it's more north than Brigginsdale, and we're north of Lake Miri.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. It's probably
Oh.
pretty similar, but like by a couple miles, it's probably closer.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, or if we do not want to wait, Lake Miri is X amount of miles away.
So, does that mean if we go through with this, you're on our side?
As I've said, if you fools, it does air quotes, are so intent on endangering your lives to save the lives of Brigginsdale's innocence, well, I would be a very poor watchman and brother if I let you do so without at least a veteran at your side. I am with you. Though, I'm not sure it will come to abandoning Brigginsdale. By this point, Clint has relayed the information he got from Augustus, right?
You just get
Probably.
brain streamed right now.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Brain blast!
Oh, ghost beam!
We're on the way back. We're on the way
Oh,
back in. Convene another council.
Will do. Rohan looks up and to the left. It's clear that he got some kind of mental ping. And he'll look back to Jax. In fact, we just got a lot of information right now about the situation in Brigginsdale. I think it's looking more and more likely by the second that is where our battle will be. The captain is on his way back. We must convene another council.
Then we'll follow. For now.
You're good lads. Pat Channing and Michael on the shoulders. Sorry for strong-arming you.
They look between each other. Is this a secret that will be kept between us?
Which part?
That we intend to handle this problem on our own, should it come to pass that it's needed.
Do you really think Captain Clint would clutch his pearls and be offended to find out that his own Chrysantine boys were planning to disobey orders to save lives?
Well, if I had to take a guess, first, he'd be proud. Second, he'd sabotage it along the way so we could.
Well, while I may disagree, I don't think it will come to that anyway. I'll keep it a secret, and leave it up to you boys, whether or not you should as well. If it even matters. Now, come, we need to convene the others. And he will do just that.
As you make your way out, Rohan, you just see Quentin follow behind you. Jeez, Mike, folded like a pancake, bro.
Whip around. I was going to strong arm you instead.
I was just saying I was wanting some pancakes. Calm down.
Lol. Let myself a Belgian waffle.
Q. You better scramble like an egg before I fold you like an omelet.
Whatever, you flip an omelet, but
do.
oh, jeez,
Fall after him, Mr. X
calm down.
Watch out! Watch out! Zip.
Oh wait, what am I talking about? I don't have to go around fucking find everyone.
You guys, yeah.
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.